Cry Wolf and American Pie.
American Pie is just like National Lampoon Van Wilder.
National Lampoon sounds old.
National Lampoon is old. It did originate a little bit older, but Van Wilder was with Ryan Reynolds and Tara Reid. Yeah.
Never heard of it. Tara Reid was hot though.
Hilarious.
I've heard of it, but
he's about a guy who went to college but refused to graduate because he was too scared to move on in life. Because he was the king of college and everybody loved him there, and he was scared that he'd become irrelevant in real life.
Super senior, but college. Interesting.
You pay for it.
And you, that's the difference. Terrible.
His daddy was paying for it, his rich child.
Oh, okay.
But a good movie nonetheless.
No
a lot
love
to learn
from his
about
father, I'm guessing.
No, his father loved him a lot. Like he was great relationship. It's not a generic like white boy
drama.
Where's the drama? There's no trauma. It was just the guy who was at his peak and he was scared that he was going to lose peak.
This is a late 90s, early 2000s.
Early 2000s raunchy guy comedy type of movie.
I've seen it. I've seen clips of it, but I've never watched it.
What's that movie? What's that early 2000s raunchy movie? And it has that skinny dude in there that's gay. He came out.
Oh, you're talking about Road Trip.
Road Trip.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. Bro, this is how you know I fucking love music, bro. There is a fucking song in there. They remixed. Somebody did a cover of "Let It Whip," and I remember it from that movie. And that was the only thing I remember from that movie, other than
hilarious.
I've never seen Road Trip, but I do like Euro Trip.
They put like there was something about a waffle.
Brother and sister?
Yeah.
No, French toast, and then this guy like rubbed his dick on the French toast, and then gave it to the skinny guy, and the skinny guy ate it.
Yeah, in Van Wilder, they pranked the like the rich white kids who are like super rude. They pranked them because their dog had giant balls. So they had the dog come into donuts, and then they
Jesus Christ.
and then they sent a basket of donuts to the rich kids, and they were eating the donuts, and the cum is just dripping out of it. And at the bottom of the basket of donuts is just Polaroids of the dog jizzing into the donut. The movie would not be made today.
How did they get the dog to
They had someone jerk the dog off. The dog's balls were too big that floated in the bathtub. Great movie though. Highly recommend it. National Lampoon Van Wilder.
Stuff like that and Waiting are the reasons why I'm afraid to eat food.
Waiting is good too. I believe in that. Waiting is also with Ryan Reynolds. It's about the fast food industry.
Sounds like Ryan Reynolds has a lot of.
I've never been mean to food service people.
That has one of the best quotes in. There's a lot of really good quotes in that movie actually. In Waiting.
They were doing that shit even if you weren't rude to the wait staff. They were just doing it for fun.
Dicks.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I do that with glasses.
Terrible.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, Ryan Reynolds was the king of raunchy comedies back in the day. Yeah. Then he moved on to rom-coms with Just Friends and The Proposal, stuff like that.
I remember the Amityville horror movie. That's why.
Oh yeah,
Daddy, please.
Was he? That was him.
That was him.
Okay. Fuck is Amityville horror?
Amityville horror is
First of all, you never heard of Amityville horror?
Is that the
horror movie? Like about the haunted
also
house?
About a real.
Did they remake it?
Yeah,
They've remade it
several
a few times.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like mid 2000s, again, when Ryan Reynolds was like in his rom-com era, and he was in that and Wolf.
They also talk about it in The Conjuring 2. Like the movie starts off at the Amityville house.
Yeah, I remember that.
Daddy, please.
Conjuring.
I just remember him being wet and naked.
Ryan Reynolds?
Yes.
He was wet and naked in a lot of movies.
Yeah, but in Amityville horror, it was really wet and really naked.
Yeah. I like Just Friends the most, though. That's probably one of his best.
I like The Proposal. That was funny.
I love The Proposal mainly because of Betty White, too.
Yeah.
When she was doing the Native American fucking dance around singing from the windows to the wall.
Yeah, I like that part. That part was funny as fuck.
She's so fucking funny, but I know I got Just Friends is just there's so many parts of that movie that are so fucking hilarious and iconic. It's A1.
Speaking of Betty White doing what she did bringing down the house with Queen Latifah and Steve Martin.
Oh my God.
I heard Negro.
Bro, what's his name? Eugene Levy.
Yeah.
Bro, my God.
Oh, Eugene Levy being a chocolate chaser?
Him in that movie.
Oh, hilarious.
Tell her I said.
I feel like he's played that role before.
A chocolate chaser?
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
No.
I feel like I've seen that before.
But it was hilarious nevertheless.
I don't remember that, but I remember
killed
seeing
that.
it.
That was my first. It was my second movie with Queen Latifah.
Shout out Betty White, because Betty White had a TV show and they canceled her TV show because she had a black guy on there.
Oh yeah, I remember that. She never played that. In the Golden Girls, they never played with the gay shit. They just always. She's always stood up.
Respect. There has always been. I think that sometimes people forget that. But there has always been like a two sides to that. Like there's always been like very tolerant, accepting, understanding people, and then there's the opposite.
Yes.
But
it takes those people. It's unfortunately we have to rely on allies to
because they're not gonna listen to us.
They're not gonna